2 kilometers from Hyderabad, we are in Chevella Parliamentary Constituency. Now let us speak with the locals around. Let us see what they are in the mood of this time in the general elections. इलेक्शन कौन जीतेगा?
मोदी मोदी
मोदी जीतेगा। आपका नाम?
राकेश।
राकेश जी, चेवला में इलेक्शन, देश में इलेक्शन कौन जीतने वाला?
विश्वेश्वर रेड्डी जीतेगा।
कौन सा पार्टी का है वो?
बीजेपी।
अच्छा, और देश में किसका सरकार आने वाली है?
मोदी सरकार।
क्यों लगता है आएगा वापस?
अच्छा करेगा, पूरा मतलब डेवलपमेंट सब करेगा, अच्छा कर रहे हैं। बीजेपी पक्का आएगा।
पसंद है
मोदी। जय मोदी।
आपका नाम?
महेश।
महेश। महेश जी, इलेक्शन कौन जीतेगा?
बीजेपी।
में किसकी सरकार बनेगी?
बीजेपी। बीजेपी सेंट्रल।
क्यों, क्या कारण आपको क्यों लगता है ऐसा?
तरह का काम अच्छा बना से, जो भी काम अच्छा लग कुछ भी है, मोदी साहब पूरा काम अच्छा बना से देश के लिए, तो कुछ भी नहीं, उसके लिए बीजेपी कम।
ओके, इस बार यहाँ पे चेवला में क्या क्या काम, अगर कोंडी विश्वेश्वर रेड्डी जीतते हैं, क्या आप लोग एक्सपेक्टेशन क्या कैंडिडेट से?
हम लोग तो ऑटो चलाते हैं एक्चुअली, ऑटो का तो बोले से ऑटो का क्या कुछ भी काम बोल करता बोल के हमको बोले से।
नाम?
मोहम्मद इब्राहिम है।
मोहम्मद इब्राहिम जी, चुनाव हो रहे देश में, क्या लगता कौन आएगा?
देश में तो अभी तो बीजेपी सरकार आएगा, दिख रहा।
हाँ। क्यों ऐसा लग रहा? आसपास देख रहे, क्या लग रहा?
अब देखो, डिजिटल इंडिया हो गया पूरा। हाँ, और ये क्या है, राम मंदिर बने उन्होंने, पहले तो राम मंदिर नहीं है, अब राम मंदिर बने। अब क्या है, 500 को गैस दे रहे। हाँ, और पोस्ट ऑफिस में पैसे बन रहे, ऐसा चल रहा है उसका। से बीजेपी आएगा सर।
गरीबों का मदद हो रहा आसपास, आप देखा?
हाँ, गरीबों को 150 रुपये के 200 की पेंशन आ रहा, समझा। और किसान के 2000 रुपये रायताओं को डाल रहे नरेंद्र मोदी। हाँ,
आपको कहाँ से पता चला ये सब चीज़?
हमारे को भी गिर रहे ना मैडम, हम भी रहते हैं ना। हाँ, हम भी किसान चलते हैं, सुबह से बोल रहा हूँ।
तो आपको पता है कि हो रहा है, आपको फायदा हो रहा है थोड़ा बहुत?
हाँ, हो रहा है।
इसलिए लगता है मोदी सरकार वापस
सरकार आएगा, दिख रहा सही बात। हाँ।
मैम, आपका नाम क्या है?
सत्यज्योति है।
सत्यज्योति जी, आप यहाँ चेवला में रहते हैं, क्या करते हो आप?
बिजनेस करते हैं।
बिजनेस करते हो। ये बता सकते हो कि अभी इलेक्शंस हो रहे हैं, आपको क्या लग रहा है, कैसा कॉन्टेस्ट होने वाला है, कौन जीतेगा?
मैडम पक्का तो ये बार तो बीजेपी आना चाहिए, आएगा भी, 100% गारंटी है।
ऐसा क्यों, आप ऐसा क्यों सोच रहे हो? क्या
मोदी जी सबके लिए बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए तो पक्का आना चाहिए। बहुत अच्छा, मोदी के लिए हम लोग इतना लोग काम कर रहे हैं मैडम।
मोदी के लिए तो यहाँ पर घर घर में मोदी का नाम सबको पता है, सब रेडी है वोट देने के लिए।
हाँ मैडम, हर घर में मोदी पक्का आएगा मैडम। एक बार
आपने आसपास देखा होगा, आप खुद बिजनेस करते हैं, क्या ऐसा हुआ पिछले 10 सालों में जो आपको इम्प्रेस किया है? व्हाट आर द थिंग्स जो मतलब यू कैन से, जिससे आपको ईज हुआ है किसी भी चीज़ में?
मोदी जी आने के बाद में लेडीज़ के लिए तो सबके लिए बहुत किया, लेडीज़ के लिए तो 99% किया मैडम काम। उसके लिए लेडीज़ तो सब लोग मोदी जी को ये करेंगे, सब लोग करते हैं मोदी जी के लिए। अपना इतना राज्य इतना अच्छा होने के लिए, अच्छा रोड सब अच्छा किया वो, तो उसके लिए मोदी जी आना चाहिए। मोदी जी आएंगे पक्का, हर घर में मोदी रहेंगे।
का नाम?
वेंकटेश।
वेंकटेश जी, इलेक्शन हो रहा, किसका चांस लगता, कौन जीतेगा?
बीजेपी के, बीजेपी
जीतेगा। क्या कारण आपको लगता जीतेगा?
इंडिया के लिए बीजेपी बोल के बोला, इंडिया अच्छा रहने के लिए बीजेपी के लिए डालता है।
यहाँ पे चेवला में मोदी, प्रधानमंत्री मोदी को सपोर्ट करते हैं लोग?
हाँ, करता है, 100% करते हैं मोदी को।
क्या काम अच्छा लगा उनका, क्या किया 10 साल में जो अच्छा लगा?
देश के लिए बोल रहे हैं हम, काम के लिए नहीं, देश के लिए बोल रहे हैं।
आपका नाम?
लक्ष्मण है।
लक्ष्मण जी, क्या लगता कौन जीतेगा? इलेक्शन हो रहा है, who will win?
बीजेपी।
आप सपोर्ट करते?
हाँ, सपोर्ट करते।
आपको क्या लगता कौन जीत रहा?
बीजेपी, नरेंद्र मोदी जी।
क्यों ऐसा लगता लगता है कि वो जीतेंगे?
हिंदू सपोर्ट।
हिंदू सपोर्ट। आप लोग सपोर्ट करते?
या
ओके। यूथ सपोर्ट कर रहा है?
हम पूरा सपोर्ट करने के लिए आए अभी।
अच्छा, यहाँ पे जो कैंडिडेट की रैली हो रही है तो आप लोग सब सपोर्ट दिखाने आए?
हाँ यस।
आपको कोई लेकर आया, आप खुद आ गए?
नहीं, हम खुद ही चाहे।
खुद ही चाहे, खुद सपोर्ट दिखा
हाँ।
रहे हो। We are at Konda Vishweshwar Reddy's campaign here in Chevilla in Telangana. The rally is about to leave from here. We are following this, we are trailing his campaign and we will try and speak with him midway. So let us show you some visuals from here. Hello, welcome to New India Junction, sir. How has your campaign been so far?
It's going great guns, and we started early, and this we already completed 2 rounds of entire very large constituency from Karnataka border to Charminar, and it's going great guns. And now the weather has become cool, and while others are running helter skelter, our campaign is cool and composed.
Sir, what are your plans for your constituency? Like, we are seeing a lot of support for you. So, if you win this, what are your promises that you're looking to fulfill?
This is the second time I'm going to be the MP, and MP has a lot of roles. Firstly, to represent Chevilla Parliament and the issues in the Parliament, and make policy changes which benefits. For example, last time, although I was in TRS, I could represent it very well. I'm articulate, I know the issues. I got the GST down, and GST for Tandu Stone, which is a big industry here. So many policy related things which I can do. Then there are central funded projects which are 100% like highways. So I got a 1,000 crore highway, and then subsequently they also shared projects like MMTS to Vikarabad. So Vikarabad can indeed become a satellite city of Hyderabad. So I got it approved last time 50-50, but the state government didn't have. This time I'll work on it again. But there's also MP lads, and I utilize my MP lads really well. And I think I sanctioned something like 400 works in 400 plus villages, and then what I can do as an individual. And as an individual, I was heading the Wash Legislators Forum with the water sanitation hygiene in the parliament, and then I took it up as a cause. Although I was in a different party, the cause Modi ji took it up, Swachh Bharat, and 200 villages. Every day we go and clean toilets there, even now, even when I'm MP or not. And then I converted a spot, a remote lake in the forest where there used to be rapes and murders. I converted into a water sports and tourism center, single-handedly with the help of local youth. So ours is a very diverse constituency. We have the high-tech, the Amazon, the Googles, the Microsoft, and we have the airports, international airports, the outer ring roads. We also have the, really backward rural area bordering Karnataka. So some of my projects I try to complement each other, like this rural tourism. The outlets for entertainment, the social infrastructure, the city is pretty poor, the parks are not there. So the water sports there gives them a healthy and a wholesome outlet instead of just pubs and beers and cinemas and video games. So outdoor sports, and then it creates a lot of rural employment there. And so many things I really feel, from the policy level to the MP lads to my personal level, I've been doing a lot of things, but a lot more things to do, many more things to do. And we have the urban area, which is civic infrastructure is a problem, social infrastructure, no parks, no footpaths, no public places. And one of my favorite pet project was for the urban area was theatre district, like a lot of big cities abroad. And because that attracts that attracts human resource, and that in turn attracts industry, because nowadays new industry is based on that's the resource that attracts.
Yes,
so I've been working on that since when I was MP, but this time I hope to achieve that. But on the rural side we have a lot of projects and a lot of issues, and when you go on campaign, they don't come across to you as the real underlying problem. They come, my pension didn't come, my son doesn't have a job, I went to the hospital, they're personal issues. But I've been here because, I have the rural and urban connect, because I was heading many IT companies and Wipros and GEs as the CEO and Managing Director, but my roots are here. I still do agriculture while I'm doing that. So I have the urban-rural connect. I know the underlying problems, also the smaller individual issues. The underlying problems are irrigation. and Palamur Rangareddy, Kaleshwaram. Being an engineer, I'm an expert at that.
Yeah.
And they are all wrong designs. And I can make change at the policy level, at the design level, at the funding level, me being here. And I feel even when I was a TRS MP, I could convince BJP and get certain things. But now I'm going to be a BJP MP and I have the full support of the BJP government and Prime Minister Modi there. So I can do 10 times more.
Sir, Prime Minister Modi has already been to Telangana. He's already campaigning very much here.
He's here now. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So what do you have to say about the kind of push he's giving to the party here and the MPs here, and he has identified some of the best candidates, one of them being you. So how do you see this entire...
He's a phenomenal inspiration. He is definitely a phenomenal inspiration, but more than that, you know, never I've seen a wave. You know, once in 30 years, 40 years, there's a wave. When Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated by foreigners, Sri Lankans, there was a wave. And there was a little wave in Telangana, but it was not so existent here. But I see that wave once again here. And there's some kind of admiration for him. I don't know, they look up to him. And even they don't know why exactly they look up. And I think there are many reasons for this. I went to a rural area, remote corner, Karnataka border, and I've been distributing reusable vegetable carrying bag because the thin polythene is bad.
Yeah.
Careful, careful. Thin polythene is not good. So on the bag is Modi ji's photo. So an old lady was going to the I think temple. I stopped to give her this bag, and I thought, let me ask her whether she knows who this man is. I pointed out, and she put hand on my shoulder and started laughing. I can't hear, I'm deaf. So I had to bend down and shout in her, who's this man? And she says, is it not the guy who gives BMH in Akana? Is it not the man who gives us free rice? So they know Modi ji. They know more, and of course she knows his name. And I never thought any prime minister, any national leader, even Nehru and Indira Gandhi penetrated that much to the rural area. And it's partially because of technology, WhatsApp and things like that. But never before I seen something like that. And but the admiration for him is not merely because it's something deeper.
Yeah.
It's something much, much deeper. And they really don't know why. You know, I respect somebody because he asked me, why do you respect? He has a PhD. But it's not just because he's a PhD or well-educated. There's something deeper, emotional connect. And that's probably because he's done so many things without them asking for it. Because he came up from a humble background. So I don't think they asked him for free rice. But he knew the problems during Corona and gave it. But two more amazing things which I kind of figured out was, nobody, when you go for campaigning, they say they want this road, they want a job, they want more pension and things like that. But nobody says, give me a bank account, I'll vote for you.
Yeah.
Nobody asked him a bank account.
Yeah.
But he knew the importance of bank account. And, before Modi, I mean, in our own village, there used to be 6 or 7 people with bank account. If somebody else wants a bank account, they have to go to the rich bank account holder, take his guarantee and surety, and then deposit 2,000 rupees. But Modi said, what nonsense, why are banks there for? It's to help the people who need it the most, and they don't have the accounts in 60 years since independence. Today, after the Jan Dhan, and he said, I understand guarantee. Today, I think there are 1,000 bank accounts in my village where there used to be 6 bank accounts. And the bank accounts, they didn't ask for it. And a lot of critics said, what's the use of bank account if there's zero money, if there's no money in the bank? But, we have this Upadhi Hami, what we call the Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme.
Yes.
It was there for a long time. And it was there in the previous government. It used to be 150 rupees. And they used to go up the hill and dig a hole for namesake and get 150. But to get that 150, they have to pay 70 rupees bribe, and they used to get 80 rupees. Now it's 300 rupees, and the entire 300 rupees goes into the account. Phenomenal. From 70 rupees into our hands to 300 rupees in our account, phenomenal change. And it's not just the government schemes.
Yes.
There used to be 5 motorcycles in a village. Now there are 500 motorcycles, and it is because of this bank account. And I think his core ideology and philosophy of Antodaya, lift the bottom man up, the whole nation rises. And that's what banks are doing now. Instead of giving money to Vijay Mallya's and running away, people who build big industries and the industries are bankrupt, their farmhouses are lavish, 2 swimming pools and 2 bars and pubs in there.
So,
I think it changed, yeah.
without taking any more of your time, your campaign is very crucial. There are people waving at you, and I'll request you to wave back at them. So, closing comments, sir. How many seats do you see Telangana this time adding to Modi 3.0?
12 for sure is what I think. And it's because of that underlying wave.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to us. All the best, sir.